Hello, my loves, and welcome to this reading. So, I just sat down and wanted to connect in for a collective message, see what wants to come through. I asked for something that benefits the collective the most right now, something you need to hear, something you need to find at this very moment. Yeah, I usually don't say that, but right now I feel like I have to. That this is a timeless message, simply because I say like right now. It means the now whenever you find it. Yeah, I also want to give a little heads up if you're new to my channel. My readings can be a bit of a deep dive. Sometimes quite the journey. So if you like that, if you like to dig deep, if you like to explore, then you're in the right place. It's quite windy here. I really hope I got this. Doesn't that look cute? I got this little thingy for my microphone. I really hope that helps. It's supposed to, right? So yeah. I got something the other day about the wind is picking up. Another reading. And okay, I get something about Nine of Wands energy, and that came through like in all my readings, like the last readings I did, like the Nine of Wands, I think it came through like almost every time. And because I just sat here and tuned in to the collective, and then I felt the wind, which it's a warm day, but at the same time, like the wind, when it's blowing pretty strongly, it can feel almost a bit chilly. But then again, like so where I'm sitting, I can feel all those different air streams. There's like cool air coming from the trees over there, and the wind has a different kind of coolness. And then I feel a few sun rays coming through, and they feel warm and nice. So there's something about like going with the flow, going with the different air streams. I see someone like surfing on air streams. So when the wind picks up, go with the wind, let it like move you forward, like have the wind in your back and just move forward and use the winds in your sail to cover some distance, but also recognize when it's time for a break and just sit in the sun for a bit and take in the warmth and the comfort from that. Allow yourself some breaks. And that is very important when we are in this Nine of Wands energy, because it's Nine of Wands can be tricky because we feel like we are on our way to the finish line, whatever that finish line is for you. Like if you're working towards a goal, or maybe you want to create some change in your life, or you can feel like something is closing out, something new is coming. And it can be like huge, big life changes. It can be working on a project. So it's really about like there's something that wants to, or something you want to change, or you feel like change is coming, but it's not quite here yet, and it's not always that easy to keep that constant, steady pace that is needed in order to reach that goal without exhausting ourselves. And that is the Nine of Wands energy, is because the Wands is fire energy. So sometimes we just, when we let the Wands take over, when we let the fire energy take over, we tend to exhaust ourselves and just burn out. So the Nine of Wands usually is just telling us to be aware of the risk of overworking ourselves, of pushing too much, and really allowing ourselves those breaks, those moments of stillness, of checking in, being in that receptive mode. Like really interchanging with those moments of movement, quick movement, sometimes even those periods of things are happening and I'm on a roll here, but also recognize when it's time to stop and to check in with yourself, to see if you're still on course, because that can also happen, that we steer off course. And there's something about like repeating this process over and over again. Yeah, and there's the round and round card on the bottom of the deck here that I'm holding. It's just like this repeating of this cycle over and over again. And okay, so knowing that it is a cycle, it's not a linear process, it is a cycle. Embrace the cycle. Okay, what else? Oh, that was not a good shuffle. Not a good shuffle again, but I'll roll with it. You know, when I'm not sitting on like really like a plain surface, my shuffles, they're the worst. But we're rolling with it. Okay, so there's something about not being perfectionistic about things. Just like, that's the great thing about cycles. We know it's coming around again at some point. So if we don't get it right the first time, we can just take a break and wait until the thing comes around again, and then we can just try again. Okay, so go the distance. This is very much like confirming for me this Nine of Wands energy that I've been talking about. And while I said it, I say 8 on the timer, and the 8 is very much about things being in process, things moving, things coming in. But we have serendipity, poised, and peace, all three in reverse. So that is speaking also to me about what I already said. It's pretty much confirmation that it seems like you might be struggling a bit, or the collective is struggling a bit with this finding the stillness, finding the peace, allowing yourself to be still, to not fret over things, not overthink too much, not like come into this pushy, I need to work all the time and I need to push this through kind of energy. And yeah, because what happens is that we don't see the we don't see like the little things that happen while we are so busy, like hyper focusing on a thing we think we need to do, and we just like push through, and then we just overlook the rainbows. We overlook like the shiny thing that's lying on the side of the road that would actually help us with the task at hand. But we think, because we're so much like in this doing energy, that we just overlook it. And serendipity is really about like being, just like having those open eyes and just be ready to receive those lucky moments, those little treasures that life has to offer us if we are open to it. But if we are in this constant movement energy without the pause, without the, okay, stop, come into this peaceful center and just listen, just be ready to receive, to accept. Like I say, then we do overlook those things that, because the universe is constantly trying and willing to give you the things the easiest and fastest way possible. But sometimes that means that we have to sit still, because otherwise it cannot find us, because we're just like, it's like the universe is coming and it's like, here, I've got this thing, it'll help you. But you are not looking there, but you're looking like everywhere else, and then you're just like running off, darting off before the universe can like, stop, I've got the thing here, okay, and bye. So, yeah, sometimes we just need to be a bit patient and let it just like unfold and let it happen, and not always like constantly pushing things. With the Poise card in reverse, there's something about that this stems from a sense of not trusting, a lack of trust in maybe not the universe, but like that things just come in. And I mean, we're not taught that we can trust. This is something that like we're living in a world where people are always saying, or like where we are taught that you have to work hard, you have to constantly be doing, hustling, shuffling in order to bring things about. Stop and smell the roses. Whoop. Yeah, again, like this is just more confirmation. This is like, be in the here and now, and the universe is willing to give you a leg up. You just need to allow the things to come in. Okay. Is that it? I mean, like it's pretty straightforward. Is there more? Is there more for the collective right now? You're always asking for more, but there's just not more to say. Yeah. Okay, so what I'm getting with that is like we constantly ask for more when actually the answer is so straightforward and it's so easy. It's simply be in the here and now, and you will be given a leg up. Full stop. There's not much more to it. And that is so true. It is so true. But we are always asking for, yeah, well, but there has to be a more complicated, more complex solution. Can I please have that? Because this one is too easy. Just being in the here and now and simply receiving, that's too easy. I need to do something else. I need to have the impression to like give myself and the rest of the world the impression that I'm busy and that I'm like doing things in order to get what I deserve, because I'm not deserving. Where was it? Yeah, here. I'm not deserving. With the Poise card in reverse, I'm not deserving to have things easy. To get them, just yeah, without having to to bend over backwards for them. Sorry, my guides are saying, well, you asked for a quick message. Here it is, straight to the point. I'm just confused because usually like 15 minutes for a video of mine, like that's new. But hey, I'm here for it. All right, quick and dirty. There's not a lot more to it. Yeah, so if you like this message, I would love for you to leave me a comment, give me a thumbs up, or maybe leave a subscription. I would love to hear from you. I would love to hear if this resonates with you. I wish you all the best with this. Good luck with that kind of energy. And I send you so much love and looking forward to meeting you, connecting with you in the next video. Until then, take care, my loves. Bye.